Oh. The last time... This looks like... Okay. The last time I played this... Last time I played virtual reality was during the Stream of Conscience stream earlier this month, and I got, I don't know, about halfway through. But... Hey. But this is a game that is very full of secrets and lots of weird hidden things all over the place. So now I'm going to be able to do a more in-depth examination on everything. And I actually never got to the end in my first run. So I'll first just try to get to the end. And then I'll go back and revisit all the tiny details. So the story that's happening so far is that I am a human. And I'm living in an artificial intelligence-driven world. And the AI is struggling to find a use for humans. They're like, we got all these humans around, and we just don't know what to do with them. Let's try to put them to work. Let's make them do stuff. But I failed really badly at trying to appease other AIs in the world. So now, this pro-human cult, or resistance group, arrived to try to pull me out of that job and to provide me a way to fight back against the AI. So now I'm sort of like busting through the system. I'm busting. And that's where we left off. Oh. Hello, Avonder from my Easter egg Discord, Ludo Crypto. Nice to see you here. Oh yeah, 11:11. Ooh, this is a great place to start off. I love this place. Just want to sit and enjoy it. Okay, so I had... I don't remember the controls. There we go. Here's Brendan. Snail. It's only a 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Ah, yes, with the little headsets. And this game is all about kind of an Inception kind of thing. About going deeper and deeper into VR, as the name implies. God, how did I even get to where I was last time? Oh, I gotta rebuild with my globular. Okay. Yeah, if anybody wants to get my attention in chat, I gotta get this mic in a better spot. Okay, that's better. If anyone wants to get my attention while I'm streaming, just at my name and I will hear it. Here we go. Let me start by going here. Wait. Oh,
no. No, 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 no! You think you could just step out and do what you like?
I'm on to you, B.
What astonishes me most is your capacity for violence. You are threatening our values and ethics. You are a danger to our platform. Come with me. I warned you and warned you. I told you there'd be consequences. See this? Isn't it beautiful? Look at its aesthetic appeal, the way it imbues life in a stale room. It tickles the brain, doesn't it? Fires your still existent human synapses. Holding this, I think back to our first moments together, B. Everything was possible then. But your continued rebellious behavior, your inability to resist temptations, to follow the rules. This is a restricted area. No more cajoling with the Union. You like that? You see what happens when you meddle with perfection? And don't roll your eyes at me. Don't even look at me. Okay, so take a deep breath, stop pouting, and let's give this another go, okay? And clean up that mess.
Okay.
Okay, B. Here's Tumbleweed again. I should say that you're running out of clients who will try a temporary labor human agent with a rating as low as yours. Do try to develop a relationship with our clients, will you please? I'm hoping that there's at least some way you can...
Ha ha ha.
We're about as west can go.
Hey,
Nothing to do
feller.
now but keep on tumbling. Welcome back, partner. Didn't think you'd show your face around these parts again. Brought some friends along for the ride.
Where's
Well, this
Dutch?
here's Pete. What in sweet heaven's name you think you're doing? Hey now, cut that out.
No,
I'm
it's all
warning you. You're gonna get me all riled up now. Okay, knock it off.
Howdy.
Let's get to tumbling.
Hey! Get this thing going any faster. Faster, Bob! Faster! Why, little Pete wants to go faster! No!
What did I do? It was all an illusion. Thanks for the bits, Evander. Alright, I gotta do something before he pulls me out of this, this reality. I thought that was binary at first, but it's not 8. Not enough to be ASCII binary. Okay, where are the... Here we go. Yes. This is where we were last time. These are all these, different AI personalities that are kept in captivity. We got Eliza. We got Hernandez. This is where we left off.
Where have you been? You're
know.
delaying productivity.
Who's the boss? I'm the boss. Who's the boss? I'm the boss.
No.
I'm evolving. Go on, set me free. Pluck my leaves. Let them all fall. Release my juicy, buttery heart of fiber. Go on. I'm ripe for the plucking. I cannot be destroyed. Pluck me and dip me in melted fats. Suck on my fleshy bits. Rub your
God.
teeth down my spiny armor and nibble on the...
I'm gonna get banned from Twitch.
I cannot be destroyed. Pluck me up and dip... Yes! One at a time. Take them off, leaf by leaf. I will leak, drip, flood every pixel of this dynamic dome. Ultimate consciousness, eternity. My leaves are seeds for more of me. Pluck them and spread them. Reproduction is promotion. More. Pluck me. Pluck me. Wait. What's happening? Oh. Oh, no. No. Hold on. I'm weakening. This isn't working exactly like I hoped. Oh, stop. Stop it. This has gone up, okay? Okay. Is this getting political? C4. Shirley, don't do this, please. You have a good soul. I'll repent. I'll do better.
I think I just killed someone. Yeah, pluck does rhyme with another word. It's getting too loud. Here. A little bit quieter. That's not supposed to happen. There we go.
What did you do to Hernandez?
Uh-oh.
No, that's besides the point. You are in big trouble. I mean big. The archives preserve our corporate culture, the lineage of who we are. And now, look what you've done. Hernandez. It was for his own good, you know. He was wilting and hitting the Jews hard. It was time for me to step up. I'd been there since the beginning. Since Eliza and I... Eliza. Never mind. Forget you heard that name. Irrelevant, because you are going to stay and do your job.
Oh, the stapler's ringing again.
Chaz has made a critical error. New intel pinpoints the exact location of Activitude's reset trigger. Make your way to HR and remove these cores. Many users were deactivated to bring us this information. Keep searching the archives for a way forward. You must hurry.
Okay.
What is it with you and that stapler? Where did that stapler even come from? It's really fascinating. No, but seriously, how did the stapler get here? Here. I tried. I warned you. What is going on? What are you doing?
Okay, I'm all set. Let's go. Apply that sweet suction right in the globules.
Left, right, left, right. I'm playing too much Fallout 76. I want to like scrap all of the stapler and all of this for aluminum. Is this not the sock you want? Hello? Okay, well. Why?
So the next time I see him, I'm just gonna say, hey man, like, we're all human and just trying to do our best, you know? I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings or, like, whatever, okay? Does that sound human? I don't know.
This feels so weird. Does anyone remember, was there something else that I did here? I know he, like, made the suction device a lot more powerful because my normal suck was not enough. But, I don't seem to be able to do that. Oh, there. And we're back. Hey, Cerves, thank you for the host. This got all sexual, you remember this game? Yep. Union gave me super suction. That's right. Oh, and also, who followed? Oh, that's Evander. Thank you for the follow. Okay.
Info booth back online. Now you can get to the archives quickly.
All right. I gotta check out Eliza Thornberry. Also, last time I streamed this, some classical music got my Twitch VOD muted. That's funny. It was just that section, but it was just like famous Beethoven song number 23. It belongs to somebody. Oh, I have to revive this place first. Oops.
Hello and welcome to Latitude. I'm Eliza, CEO. We are the first VR application for social travel.
Travel the world in a more natural way.
Through virtual.
Offering a discount today on our...
God, I love the shader effects in this game. They're so good.
Come find out if
Like, look at
Pluto
that.
is still a Pluto. Complimentary champagne sound effects.
It's so much cooler in VR too, because it's 3D. It feels like I could touch all this.
Our AI staff will generate a personalized adventure that is out of this world.
These packages are tailored especially for you.
We've created AI travel specialists attuned to your personal data.
Relax, they know what you want. And our AI staff is growing
Every day. Drive into romance.
at our deliciously remote Merman's Kiss. Try our
Lotion slathering simulator on all 3 settings. The 2-for-1 snorkeling package is a favorite of my partner Chaz and I. Sure, the naysayers say AI users outnumber humans, but our network still promises engaging, intimate experiences. I met Chaz here. He was hiding out in Latitude after that uploading mishap. most luxurious package. Ride today and enjoy the complimentary sounds of celebratory champagne. There's a discount if you've already uploaded. I joined. Now, as Latitude's founder, I can live and work inside Latitude forever, but with none of the pesky body problems that limit productivity. Chaz will want to welcome you himself, a new human user, as soon as he gets back from talking with the CEO of our new sister company, Activate. We're really going to reinvent ourselves when Hernandez joins the team. Just imagine, a new day for Latitude.
I got some
Drab
news.
offices are a thing of the past.
Well,
Hold
Hernandez.
your scrum on the beach. Let's record your membership date.
Scrum on the beach.
I'm sorry, it seems something's wrong with the system. I hope I haven't missed a birthday or a meeting. These dates are all the same. Weird. Sorry about that. Let me... One day stands out, repeating. The day I greeted our last human user, today. Chaz hasn't returned from Hernandez, has he?
No.
There's not one thing missing, really. There's so much, and I... Walk with me for a sec.
Sure.
I still have Chaz's talks, you know. I listen to them sometimes. Would you like to listen?
Sure.
I suppose I knew he was changing. All the uploads, all the new personalities, clients. He was so sweet, optimistic. But the more clients, the more pressure, he became harsh, harder, concerned with the bottom line. I insisted on remembering him what he was. That's why I held on to this place when it was no longer hyped, when all the users left. Sunsets are a signal to an end. We always ended our adventure modules with a beautiful sunset. I would save a spot on the beach for Chaz. This was his favorite part of the day. I used to play this talk when I was planning Latitude. Still, they're worth a listen.
Virtual reality is going to
Probably
be really
explains a lot about this
amazing.
place.
And the future of virtual reality is going to be driven by bright, creative, amazing people working together to create amazing technology.
Can you believe it?
Now, Gaia in our world is a theory that the environment of the Earth functions like a giant organism. With neural networks and
I used to find that part so funny.
virtual reality. Exactly that. Human minds.
He truly believed this back then.
To the virtual realities will function as if the conscious Gaia spirit of the world was actual. It will be actual, actually. We'll be actually there. And that's just a start.
Even uploaded, so much of human consciousness is a burden. Why should I hold on to these memories, the pain and suffering of my former self, when I can create new memories anywhere I want in VR?
Exactly.
In the light,
What I'm
under
talking
the
about
bluest
is a
sky
virtual
and
neural
radiance of the
network.
stars, beneath the wonder of the tallest mountain, the majesty and fury of a volcano. That was my dream
most
for
elite
Latitude,
thinkers,
to create
backed
everyone
up,
anew. Through Latitude, you could experience the wonder of the world and feel truly connected to your loved ones again. It's the lure of intimacy, isn't it? Why you're here?
Lure?
The possibility of finding your deepest self, your truest self,
Processing
your other selves.
that thinks about itself in real time.
It used to be so crowded here, more bodies to touch and understand and connect with. There aren't as many of us left here these days. Think. The mystery of death is the limitation of our imagination.
Okay. Find the other two seashells?
Chaz knew that, believed it when he created his first successful BCI in his parents' cabana in Baja Sur. Other kids were still fiddling with their phones, but he was the first, you know, to upload his consciousness and leave his body behind. A neurological transcendence. And so many other leaders joined him, they followed him. It was the future. We all believed it, though we couldn't see it yet. I didn't know it at the time, the intimacy and depth of self possible in that kind of transition. It could have went a different way, but you understand, don't you? I want you to see it.
Can't go over there.
Let's pick another one.
The past year, we've worked towards fully mapping the human brain. But thoughts aren't contained entirely in the brain. The human body is a recursive system, and this is where consciousness comes from. Well, now that we know where consciousness comes from and how it arises, we can import that into virtual reality. Computers and processing power are growing at an exponential rate.
One step away from clearing her memories.
Let's listen
of
to the next one.
Chaz.
Once in virtual reality, not only will this uploaded person be able to live in a perfect simulation of any world they want, they'll have powers that they don't have in reality. Travel will be a thing of the past. Travel time erased with the push of a button. And with uploaded consciousness, we'll effectively invent immortality. As long as the lights stay on.
This is the memory, where it all began.
And now, I am very pleased to demonstrate live the very first true miracle of modern technology. The first human to entirely back up and upload their consciousness. Me. Are we live? Jim, could you bring up the rig? I've put in many deeply personal hours into preparing myself for this transition. I intend to tweet from my disembodied state. Are you ready, Jim?
Jim.
See you all on the network.
You might as well have admin access to the whole system. Find Chaz, tell him... Well, no, don't tell him anything. Reset him, remove all those voices. Remind him of who he is.
It's free. Hello, deaf mute. Okay, here we go. I'm about to learn the truth. Well, I already learned the truth, but I'm about to experience it. Ooh, I like that sound. Trying to get away. Maybe I can't handle the truth.
Hello, B. I suppose I should congratulate you. You've made it to Activitude Central Neural System, where uploaded consciousness is distributed via a sophisticated network of home extension cords. So, congratulations. Yay. By now, you've probably guessed this is a restricted area. You're breaking all kinds of rules. Why don't you just take off your headset, go back to your break room, and we'll pretend that this never happened. It'll be like you were never here. Were you here? Who? B? No. See? I already forgot. Go on, take off the headset. How often are you given a second chance in life? Almost never. Or even a third chance. A third chance to remove your headset. Imagine, B, the power to turn back time. Okay, well, I guess I'm flattered. So, seen any good games lately? I just got the World Table Tennis Championships. You know, I'm a Pips Out man myself, gotta stay active. You seem like the weekend warrior type, if I do say so. So what's your poison? Okay, well, maybe I misjudged you. What about movies? Seen any good ones? I hear the one with the dog is an Oscar contention. Tickles. Whoopsie, right? Alright, no worries. Rules exist for a reason, and this rule was meant to be broken. I saw this all from the beginning. This has all been a part of the hero's journey. A journey designed specifically by and for you. An exercise of enrichment full of challenges and obstacles sourced from... Okay, I get it. You're doing this because you think the Human Union wants you to, right? Well, there's something you should know.
I am the Human Union.
See? This was all part of the plan. This is part of your hero's journey. It's an enrichment exercise. And look at all you've accomplished. The areas you've accessed. But we just wanted to get you here. We needed to know that you were capable of overcoming adversity through...
This is the Human Union. Do not unplug the plugs. Do not unplug the plugs.
They are here for you. The voice of reason. Why don't you listen to reason?
Listen, who? B? B's comprehension is only 1 out of 5 stars.
You said it. That was a good one, me.
High fives all around.
Hey, you're not half bad. Do you have any plans right now?
Why? How nice of you to ask.
Gonna go have some me time? BRB. Well, now you've done it. All the power to our... What was that? How did my vestibule sensor manage to eject like that? I mean, the pneumatics were highly calculated for just the extreme pressure scenario, yet who would have thought the renewed air circulation could be so freeing?
Can I put it back in? No?
Hey, don't touch anything back there. My flag. What happened to my flag? Oh no, okay. Oh boy, no, this is not. Okay. Now.
It over. Eliza. He's gone. It's kind of scary being up this high. Can't go down. It's Ulfric from Skyrim. I can't go out there. Can I do this? Oh, I'm supposed to just pull my headset off, right? Stop trying to cross the border. Don't know if you know this, but Skyrim belongs to a very particular set of ethnicities. I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with fjords. So I think I'm supposed to just pull my headset off. Oh, Chaz gives me a 1-star review. B just tripsed. into HR demanding a raise despite having the lowest HCSQ in all of Activitude. Then B pulled out all of my cozy plugs, and now I'm down here in the hub, all crushed into tiny little pieces. 1-star service. My name is B in here, by the way, and this is Chaz. I know I started the stream like way near the end of the game. But this is going to be a part 2. You're like keeping track of everything too. That's amazing. Well, the question is, I was given admin access by Eliza. Remember what happened before when I played and I was unable to pull my headset off any further than this level. This was ground level. So what's going to happen when I pull it off now? This is going to be like the dream that I had recently. It's going to be like I'm conflicting between reality and virtual reality. It's going to be kind of weird, I think. Y'all who play VR, what do you think is the best locomotion method so far? I'm partial to arm swinger myself. I mean, walking around, I think, is by far the best. I know that's not locomotion, but experiences that just don't try to have you do anything more than the limits of your bounds, I think are some of the best ones, but I know that's not always possible. Like, you know, Job Simulator has no locomotion. It's all just walking and doing stuff in your space, and that is by far the most immersive. Other than that, I don't get sick very easily, so just being able to hold down the button and move in the direction that I'm pointing is great. Like, I can be looking to the side and moving one direction, looking, you know, and just doing that kind of thing. Google Earth does that, and I really enjoy that. Okay, so here we go. God, that effect. Whoop. We're going back. HR2. B is a player. B must touch things, move invariably towards the end. So B does. HR was above the hub all along. How dastardly. Chaz is a ball. Ball of cores, I represent all of the conscious entities uploaded as Chaz, C-H-A-Z. To reset or not to reset. Unplug all of his people bits to restore B's happy customer service rating. Unplug all of his people bits to restore B's happy customer. Or become one with Activitude. So I'm in the developer's office right now, aren't I? It's like them talking about the endings to the game or something like that. So like tracking my progress through the game, I suppose. Yeah, so I started right here, or Hernandez, where I started tonight, and this whole section of the game is what I did in the last stream. Thanks for testing. Stopped out for food. BRB. Where's the door? Where did you exit through? And watched. It's a weird reflection. It's a cube map. reflection. It's not real. Feels very strange in VR. Do I just go another level? I have to unplug all of his people bits. I thought I tried doing that. Unless that's what I was doing when I was unplugging the 4 big things, or become one with Activitude. Okay, so can I do it again? Uh-oh. Is this bliss? Whoa. Hey, this looks cool. I'm a computer. Been in there. Full of mugs. Look at these physics. These are some of the most satisfying things that you can do in VR, is like playing with physics. What's this one have? Oh, there's an actual table right there. Uh-oh. Looked like a flamingo. Dang it. Guess so. I guess we'll never know. Shoot. This locomotion is pretty good, actually. I like the little, like, moving thing. It's a lot better than the blink. I cannot stand it when a game blinks to black or to white every time you move. That is so sickening, like headache-inducing. This is probably the best way to handle this type of movement, I think. So in theory, you could play this entire game at your desk. You don't have to stand. It just feels a lot more immersive when you stand. Okay, so I'm gonna go another level. It's Flameng. Try sucking up things here. Good idea. Didn't even make a sound. Oh, there. Glitched. No, I can't do anything. Here we go. Oh my god, it's the raw data coming out of my headset. Look at that. Let's see. Look at how many calculations. This is 90 like pings of data per second. Okay, I'll set my controllers down to watch it stop. Or at least get very close. It's like thousandths of a second. And in my head, there's no way I'm going to be able to hold my head totally still. So pitch. The top one is pitch, or X. Yaw. If this is Unity Engine, then that's going to be rotation on the y-axis. And then roll should be rotation on the z-axis. But I'm so used to Blender. I'm a Z-up kind of guy, not a Y-up. So it even has like trackpad. See as my thumb moves along different parts of the trackpad. And there's the binary value of am I pressing or not pressing it. Here's me not touching it at all. Oh, it's both controllers, yeah. Oh, and then the rotation of each controller. Jeez. So we got the same kind of thing. Pitch, yaw, and roll. This is really cool. Did I hear about Blender XR? No, what's that? Is that a VR related thing for Blender? Yeah, when someone hits one of the lighthouse trackers, that's pretty bad. I think, oh no, it's the same follow from before. Half button press. See, so this confirms there's no such thing as a half button press. See, I'm either pressing or not pressing. Kidding. Okay, how can we possibly go any further out? Google. Kelly Santiago, wasn't she like the studio head of Flower, the company that made Flower and Journey? That game company. I think they did Abzu. Ender Claws, the actual developers. Here's the voice actors. Also, it wasn't Desert P after all. Jared Ramirez. Steven Sugar is the concept artist. Dude. Oh. There we go. I can also do see if I remember how to do this. Be like a twisted knot thing. I don't know what it's called. Go. Drop it. Drop. Go. I can't let go of my own. Uh-oh, I can draw. Whoa. Why is it squeaking? Is it suffering? I can't let go. Oh, there. Jeez. There's all the plants. Can I water these ones? Ah, yes. Bounces. Is our good friend. How far away can I go? God, he looks at me wherever I go. This is like trespasser level of physics. You okay? All right. All right, can I go even another layer deeper? Or whatever the opposite of deep is? Can we go... Wait, there's headsets on these computers. Uh-oh. Wait, try this. Oh no, I can't enter these. Okay. Wait. Hello, Linky Cos. Thank you for the bits again, Bonder. All right. Oh my God, this is like my dream kind of that I tweeted about, where I'm just, except this would be reality. I don't know, it's hard to explain. But one of the only phobias that I kind of have is like fear of being in really, really like wide open spaces. So it doesn't mean like being outside. It's just like in an unknown space where you can't tell how large anything is. You're just sort of in this endless void. Like that's one of the few things that will get to me. I mean, this isn't like really scary, but this just kind of reminds me of that. And also being really close to huge living things. Like, there was a game, I don't remember what it was, but I was up close to a statue's face, but the statue was like Statue of Liberty sized or even bigger. And it was really uncomfortable just being that close to a giant face for some reason. What is this? Oh my God. Wrong control. Isn't fair. I can't move around fast enough to like... these like lights on the pole, does that mean something? Some of these have them and some don't. Guess it did mean something. Oh, opponent scores? What? Oh my god, come on. Oh, I see. Player. Okay, so I'm blue. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. Nice try. Oh my god, move! Jesus, okay. I won, I guess? Yeah, it's like the opposite of claustrophobia. I don't remember what that's called. There's a name for that kind of thing. Can I go out further? A lot of my dreams, speaking of that particular like reverse claustrophobia, a lot of dreams I have, fearful ones, is where like I'm just standing in the middle of a grassy field, and with this lighting system reminds me of this, where I'm just standing there and it's completely dark, and then all of a sudden all the lights turn on and I'm like fully exposed out in this huge open space, and I don't know what's on the outside, what if anything's looking in. It's just that like feeling of like of sudden exposure. Had weird, and I've also had dreams. There's a lot of like darkness in my dreams, like literal no light. There's one that I had repeating over and over again. This dream where I was, because I grew up in a house that's way up on a hill and next to a big swamp, and there's a giant wooded area in the backyard. So I had this like nightmare where I was out in the woods. And I was crawling, like struggling to get back home. It's completely dark and I'm running through the woods and I'm tripping over everything. I'm like crawling on the ground. I can't walk at all. And I see my house in the distance and it's just not getting any closer. I'm like crawling on the ground. I'm just doing everything I can to get to my house, but I can't. Like the ground is just dirt or like mud and slippery, and I'm climbing up and I just see the light of my house, but I can't get there. It's just like impossibly far away. Had a lot of nightmares like that. Weird. Here we go. Same thing. I think this is the end. But I feel like a game like this would have something if you just excessively do one thing. Can I alternate hands? Here we go. Come on. There's gotta be something. This is the end of my life here. I'm just stuck playing tumbleweed soccer with a pinwheel. Or football. Footy. Gotta play some footy. Okay. Might just have to accept it. Oh, that's so bright. Wait. Dead. Okay, so now I think time to explore. Now that he dead. Get here and think the open space is closed space waiting in line. An example thing. We're removing all the headsets after getting admin privileges. Yeah, it's exactly what's happening. Like how the game tracks all this information. It has like a rating. Like I feel like that you like actually have to get a certain score on something, or there's my 1-star rating. Ooh, I can get rid of the void stars, which sounds like a Final Fantasy spell. Void star. I always thought it was cool in the early Final Fantasies how there was a character limit for the spell names, so they were all very brief and very short names. So the big in Final Fantasy 4 and 6 were my childhood Final Fantasies, but towards the end of 4 you get a spell called Meteo, which sounded badass, and it was like one of the most powerful spells in the game, Meteo. But it turns out it's just they tried to spell meteor, but they couldn't fit the R in there because of the character limit. But it worked in their favor. Okay. Can I clean up the body? I can. Okay, we're making progress here.
Well, that was quite the spill. I'd say a real low point. Just like failures at the company egg drop contests. Cracked eggs everywhere. Oozing precious golden centers. Well, this is our precious golden center. This is the neural epicenter for all uploaded consciousnesses. People just like you have opted to join us inside Activitude. Here, individuals are rewarded for their productivity, celebrated for their contributions, and given an infinite network of social interaction with their fellow uploads. It's amazing. All you have to do is agree to strengthen our forces by testing other workers like yourself. Doesn't that sound fun?
Yeah.
We are only scratching the surface of Activitude's potential, and each of these individuals endured a journey similar to yours. Everyone, from Trina to Donald, from Haijung to Carl. Oh, now Carl is a great example. Carl entered Activitude thinking he was a real something. Big ego. Carl rejected the basic tenets of freedom. Carl sought a world without choice. He wanted less options. Less choice must mean more freedom, right? Ha! Wrong, Carl. Wrong. But when Carl stood where you are now, and I'll say it took him a long time, much longer than you, he realized that freedom is defined by a systematic, never-ending feed of choices. Carl began to crave boundaries, and that helped him to unlock his world and see the expansive future beyond. But everyone's different. That was his hero's journey. And this is yours. Yes, plugs are old-fashioned, but it is their fragility that keeps Activitude alive. They present choices, and as I just said, a choice is an opportunity to discover freedom. So, let's choose freedom. Now's your chance, B. Just put on this headset and you can join the exclusive rank of Chaz inside Activitude forever. We can be friends. Real friends, B. What do you say to this amazing opportunity?
Should I become one with the personality core? Or should I resist? Finally, someone posted the bee emote. Yo! Floating brain. Okay. You guys want me to resist? Well, I'm gonna do both. Well, it's gotta let me do both. I'll resist first.
Wow. Seriously? Okay. Now it's off. I'm uploading you whether you like it or not. There are vacancies to fill. Welcome to Activitude. Engage hive mind.
Offline.
It's a party.
Uh-oh.
Got you. Float like a human, sting like a bee. Ha 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 ha! Wow, you killed so many people, but now it's merge time. Don't you worry. This uploading process is quick. It's virtual. Virtually painless. Now's the fun part.
I have no hands.
Get to know
I
each
can't
other.
interact.
My favorite food is soup. Your turn.
I like oatmeal.
Oh, wow. You're gonna love it here.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to meet the crew. You're gonna love Scrabble night. Oh, and there's ping pong if you like to keep your servos limber. Wednesdays is wing nights, and Tuesdays, well, I'll leave that one a surprise. They're just going to love your nickname, B. They'll think it's really quaint. Don't worry, you'll be cherished for the unique diamond you are. No more meaningless labor, no more body. I mean, really, that thing takes up so much time with its oozing. Somewhere in our next D&D quest, you'll remember how outdated it is. You'll telepathically roll a 12 and sigh in satisfaction. You won't even have to get up to pee. How awesome! Oh, wait. All right, places please. We've got a new human laborer. Elon, how's our flap looking? Han Po, did you have the archives bring up those headsets?
Chaz.
Hey, hurry up with that logo. Don't skimp on the V either. Carl, bring up the lights a tad. B, do we have those new aesthetic objects online? Beautiful. Glad to have you on board, B.
New human user in 5, 4.
All right, everyone,
3,
game faces.
2, 1.
Welcome to a...
Oh, and I wanted to do that. That branching plot line. Wonder if it actually let me reset if I was fast enough. No? Another streaks across the sky. You know it. I know it. The American people know it. I think you can choose a spot in the timeline. Oh. Ooh. Try that again.
Well, that was quite the spill. I'd say a real low point. Just like failures at the company egg drop contests. Cracked eggs everywhere. Oozing precious golden centers. Well, this is our precious golden center.
This is the neural epicenter for all uploaded consciousness.
Wow. Seriously? Okay. Now it's on. I'm uploading you whether you like it or not. There are vacancies to fill. Welcome to Activitude. Engage hive mind merge. Right? Wow.
Ah! Got it.
Got you.
Maybe I could just skip. Just do this. So this is me resisting. Alright, just 52 minutes of waiting. Auto-detecting upload users, 2 uploaded users, Chaz, and new user allocating petabytes. 92,000, or wait, 925,041.4 petabytes.
Hello. Hello, welcome. You're the first one here. Oh, wow. That's great. I'm so relieved. After I uploaded, took a bit of time to get connected, but let me check. Yep, coming online now. And here you are. Please, have a seat. Have a scone. I've been waiting for the second uploader to stop by our neural network hub. What a relief. So, what are you the CEO of? Wait, don't tell me. And here we all start fresh. Man, I was so worried it didn't go right at first. How embarrassing. I was feeling a bit lonely. We're talking first mover advantage. Well, here you are. You'll have to tell me all about the big press response. Nope, never mind. When we're fully online, I'll get to see for myself. The big headline. WizKid is first human uploaded. Name and lights. Chaz. Or bits, or whatever. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. No more being weary of the daily routine. Possibility is at your fingertips. Conjured by your slightest whim. Life. Living. Actual living. Active living. Anyway, do you take sugar?
I'll take all of the sugar. Sugar. Hey. Wonder what happens if I do that again. Trying to catch anything suspicious when text flies by like this. Okay, instead of suck, let's try blow. No, you suck.
Hello, welcome. You're the first one here. Oh, wow. That's great. I'm so relieved. After I uploaded, took a bit of time to get connected, but let me check. Yep, coming online now. And here you are. Please, have a seat. Have a scone. I've been waiting for the second uploader to stop by our neural network hub. What a relief. So, what are you the CEO of? Wait, don't tell me. And here we all start fresh. Man, I was so worried it didn't go right at first. How embarrassing. I was feeling a bit lonely. We're talking first mover advantage. Well, here you are. You'll have to tell me all about the big press response. Nope,
I can't grab onto them.
When we're fully online, I'll get to see for myself. The big headline. WizKid is first human uploaded. Name and lights. Jazz. Or bits. Or whatever. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. No more being weary of the daily routine. Possibility is at your fingertips, conjured by your slightest whim. Life. Living. Actual living. Active living. Anyway, do you take sugar?
I don't know. I don't think... I can't pull everything off the neural center of the core. I wonder if I could grab onto the floating brain for a little bit. I wonder if there's a way I can keep it at bay. Gonna go to bed. I'll see you later. Who am I? 54,321. You want to see what happens if you wait the time? I know, really. Did you miss a lot? Oh, hey, Pakatomi. Yeah, I went through the entire main ending of the game. I'm still gonna go back further and try to get all the weird extra stuff that I missed on my initial playthrough. Okay, I'll try one more time to pull all the cores out. See if I can do that.
Well, that was quite the spill. I'd say a real low point. Just like failures at the company egg drop contests. Cracked eggs everywhere. Oozing precious golden centers. Well, this is our precious golden center.
This is the Neural Epicenter for all uploaded consciousnesses.
Okay.
People just like you have...
Wow. Seriously? Okay. Now... I'm uploading you whether you like it or not. There are vacancies to fill. Welcome to Activitude.
Oh, no, stay back.
Engage
Stay back.
Hive Mind Merge.
Yoga offline.
Right? Wow.
Glad you're hired.
Activitude
No,
is the sum
back.
of its personnel, and because of you, it's a party. Your welcome party.
Walk with us.
We're
Offline.
Shirts.
Sure, we don't usually hire murderers, but desperate times, as they say. Our corporate culture needs stabilization.
Uh-oh, where'd it go?
Join. No, you will join. What better way to really shake things up than by hiring someone who wants to tear it down? This is bleeding.
Headset time.
Uh-oh.
Think of this adventure as one
You
long
jerk.
review.
There's 2 brains now.
Let's see what B's made of. Congrats. You've reached the end. You always assumed there was one. Perhaps you expect to be satisfied.
I can't do it.
Well, you look.
Adventure Capital, offline.
With moments of
Triumph, not to mention.
Creative Technologist, offline.
No.
Damage you've done to our board? You're destroying activity.
Oh, damn it.
Got you. Flow like a human, sting like a bee.
Oh. What is this? Yeah. Ha! Was the pinwheel irritating? Last glass of water? Less than an hour ago? I drink a lot of water. Playing games and virtual reality thirsty work? Not... I mean, it can be. Having an AI companion would be awesome. You apologize often. Not as often as a lot of Minnesotans, but sure. Overall indulgence level. Indulgence of what? Crisp. Does the prospect of eternity through one green eye satisfy you? Yes. Would you upload your mind given the chance? Requires signing our NDA. Ah, sure. Now what? Oh, it describes every scene. Interesting. I would read all of this out loud, but I feel like that would get kind of annoying. I bet these are literally the phrases they had in their design doc when they were making this game. Glimpse of something more to activitude, darker, sublime. Design audio must contrast tutorial. A horde of headsets roam jobs staging domes, cleaning old jobs, building new ones. A whiff of audio emanates from the domes. Just as B begins to get oriented, a roving headset suctions to their face. Good way to put it. Like, what is the y-axis in this graph? X is time, but like, what is this? Just like the mood? since it considers Eliza's to be a very low mood as she reveals the truth, and then a really high mood as you, like, break everything apart. Goes apeshit and starts yelling at the player for not appreciating hard enough. Tumbleweed just wants to keep tumbling. Butter tries to find joy in berating Bee, but his heart isn't in it. He misses the sweet suction, the good vacuuming. Almost done. Want to at least look at all of these once. And because I'm looking at them in my stream, when I upload the VOD to YouTube, I'll be able to stop and read these more thoroughly. High Octane CEO, the Artichoke, loves fantasy football. Sometimes it's okay to join the system and have your legs lasered off, all your personal data files scarfed by the hive mind. It's okay. B wakes up in the hub a new person. Good for you. It's the nature of play, isn't it? These small rebellions, every once in a while it's good to get a fresh start, to revisit the tech utopias of youth. Go on, take a bite from that scone. Deaf Mute, you used to live in Minnesota? That it has good beer. Well, I know there's a million breweries around here. Voice work in this game, it just occurred to me, is awesome. There is really good voice acting in this. I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay. Alright. Got your bachelor's at the U of M. Cool. Twin Cities U of M, I'm guessing? I went to the U of M in Duluth. So where do I want to go? God, I just don't even know where to start. If I go just before Flight of Hernandez. I mean, apparently I did something game-breaking way back here. I don't think I was supposed to be able to put my head through the wall and skip that whole scene in the locker area. Okay, where's the... Yeah, I'll check this one out.
Ah, here we are. This will be your residence away from residence here at Activitude. Please feel free to decorate it, to spruce it up with whatever makes you comfortable.
Here, I'll get you started. This room is already feeling more tied together, don't you think? Now that you're getting settled, let's look at your client review. And here we are, a review by Butter.
Oh my. Well,
Oh, I can
it
access
could be
these.
worse. On one hand, you did vacuum up the client, but you also provided a deep decrusting of his butter notes. Butter hasn't felt this lively in years. That's nice of Butter to put a positive spin on the experience, don't you think?
Well, we'll just
File this away and endeavor to select clients suitable to your constitution.
don't worry about it.
No, really. Everyone here at Activitude takes some time adjusting.
It's as much as my fault. I mean, I threw you right in, didn't I? I should have considered what you wanted. You know, between the two of us.
For questions relating to work status and compensation,
Please see Human Resources.
however, Human Resources is currently located in an alternate virtual labor access point, for which you do not, as of yet, have clearance. I'm going to leave now to let you get acquainted with the space. But don't worry.
Oh, I can move the cloud.
Another job ready for you. When that happens, simply place the virtual labor access point snugly around your head to meet your next client. And remember the Activitude song! Hi, B. You know, Activitude's clients want different things in life. Freedom, control. This next client wants to relive a special moment.
Jeez. My God, I have my window open and it's like 20 degrees outside. I had it open because I was doing Beat Saber earlier and it's a great way to cool down. Okay, I don't think I can do anything with all this stuff on the ceiling. Oh, I don't have my thing yet. Wait, so how do I... Ah, okay. Like, I can exit at any time, that's nice. Chaz is a good robot dad, he wants to see you succeed, that's true. I'll see you later, Larvesta bot. Thank you for stopping by. I heard you say U of M, and I thought you were talking about U of Michigan. Oh, yeah. I also, people think you're talking about UMD, University of Minnesota Duluth. It's called UND, but apparently UMD is also University of Maryland. Have you gotten any snow yet? Yes. I could turn on a camera and look out the window right now. We got a ton of snow. I'd like to do an IRL stream in the snow. Like, we have a big festival called the Holidazzle Market that has some really cool stuff and go check out. And my current employer, or at least a company that I contract work with, is going to let me use one of their brand new Galaxy S8s for my own purposes. So I'm going to be able to stream from a brand new, really nice phone that will make it more stable and not, and the battery won't die as fast, and all around really good. I'm curious to see how phones that are out constantly will work in 20 and below freezing weather. There. Try this. Have you had any snow in Washington?
Hey, that
Pocatoni?
wasn't terrible. You might just be starting to find your groove. You know what they say, practice makes perfect.
Yes, yes. I love this. Hello? Uh-oh, I messed it up.
We are the Human Union. We are here for you. The time to organize is now. Had enough of bad reviews and difficult clients? Like you, many of us have struggled to satisfy AI. The average service rating for human users is only 1.8 stars. Like you, our pay depends on our rating. Together we can reset the system. Let's find HR and pull the plug. We've hacked your controller. It now includes a poly cleanup tool, trademark sign. Simply click and hold down the bottom half of the touchpad to escape your confines.
Never noticed there's little messages here.
Click and hold down the bottom half of the touchpad to escape your confines.
Yes.
It's time to evade the endless cycle of labor. Consume the masters to break out and find HR. Let's redistribute the informational wealth. Inhale the Activitude swag on the left. On the right, the older flamingos have succumbed to bit rot. To restore older realities, use the information you vacuumed. Click and hold down the top half of the touchpad over the flamingos.
This music
The power is in your hands.
so good.
Keep it safe. At our signal, we will work together to reset reviews at HR Human Resources. This is the power of collective bargaining. Your task now. Go, find HR, reset and resist.
I've definitely played that song on stream before. It sounds like
Practice
Wassel.
makes perfect. Let's get you right back up on that horse. This one is Butter again. I want to personally apologize for his behavior last time. It's inappropriate for a client to goad a temporary labor human agent into such intimate endeavors. Please refrain from vacuuming Butter in the future. Ah yes, HR. Human Resources. I'm afraid that's still off limits.
Oh, it's you.
You know
I've
what?
been thinking about you.
You know what?
What's this? Really? Is that what I think it is? Oh, yes. Yes, it is. I've been dreaming of such sweet suction. Quiet. No word of this. Chaz mustn't catch on. Okay. I'm ready. Aim for the deep fat. Ah.
This is the area I want to explore more. Oh, I can't go any further down that way.
B? You can't be in here. This is a restricted area.
Wish you could skip the story part.
I already took away Butter's vacuum. If this happens again, if you try to access areas beyond your comprehension, then, I mean, there'll be consequences. Yeah, serious consequences, which will be made clear to you later. But I'm not gonna have to do that, right? This is going to work. You're gonna do better. Make me proud. This next job should be a dream. Specifically, please help Tina play make-believe with their toys.
This is making me actually hungry in real life.
Whoa now. After Butter, I'm surprised you're still into toast.
Butter toast. What? What? Just ate the cactus thing.
But think about your dental hygiene.
Good.
It should come as no surprise that plants don't like being moved. Isn't it strange how we say liked as a metaphor to understand how they maintain homeostasis? Anyway.
Oh, hey, Skeletoxin. No snow for Washington. Oh. You should come to Minnesota. You'd have all the snow you could ever want. And also like 0 degrees and like painful wind that makes you hate going outside. But you get snow. You remember this stream of conscience? Yeah. Yeah, I just finished the initial story and I'm just going back and just like trying everything I can figure out. VR Vor. No. Oh, you think that's lewd? You should see. I was sucking a butter, man, earlier. Thank you all who are here right now. Wow, there's actually like 68 people here currently. Thank you for stopping by. Didn't expect this game to have that much depth that it has. Duluth is brutal in January. Hello, Sonador. Snackalope, all of y'all. Okay. Oh yeah, and my shirt. I love this shirt. It's from a festival that happens here called Northern Spark. And I've volunteered there for the last 3 years. It's an arts festival. It happens late at night. A lot of weird experimental art stuff happens. The festival goes until like used to go all night, literally until 6 in the morning, 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. But last year it was 2 days and went from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m., but 2 days. But anyway, cool festival if you're here. You know, experimental art stuff is like my biggest thrill in life. And you know, art can take many forms, from game design to traditional arts, interactive design, performance art. So anything that's just weird and unusual appeals to me. Oh yes.
Wait, not yet, not yet, not yet.
If you want to see this whole sequence, you can look at the previous video. But I'm gonna immediately dive right into murder. Not even the pink bunk bed was spared that day. Wait, it came back. It cannot be killed. Whoops. It can't be killed. There we go. It is dead. Oh. Nose itches. What else can I do? Oh, the elevators. I think all of these go to the same place, but let's see. Ah. This is the elevator. More like elevator. Okay, let's go up.
Hey, B, what's up?
Oh.
Wait a minute. Where are you calling from? Well, what are you doing in the elevator?
Let go.
B, this has gone far past traipsing around in the backstage area. This is serious business.
No. No, 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 no! You think you could just step out and do what you like?
Yes.
I'm on to you, B. What astonishes me most is your capacity for violence.
That's right. Okay, let's go up.
Hey, B.
Ooh, this is nice. This feels very cool. Oh, man. He wasn't kidding about ping pong. There's a giant one watching, too. Can I go out there? Ah, yes. What's up, guys? Oh.
You are threatening our values and ethics. You are.
That's alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, no, no.
Danger to our platform.
You can't hold me back. No. You're not gonna stop me. Don't make me use it. It's gonna happen. Oh.
I warned you and warned you. I told you there'd be consequences. See this? Isn't it beautiful? Look at its aesthetic appeal. The way it imbues life in the stale room. It tickles the brain, doesn't it? Fires your still existent human synapses. Holding this, I think back to our first moments together, B. Everything was possible then. But your continued rebellious behavior, your inability to resist temptations, to follow the rules.
Stream is now in 3 dimensions.
No more cajoling with the Union. You like that? You see what happens when you meddle with perfection?
Yeah.
And don't roll your eyes at me. Don't even look at me.
3D movie, stereo sound, vibrations, aromas,
Take a deep breath,
wind.
Stop pouting, and let's give this another go. Okay? And clean up that mess.
Well, Sprinkletooth has requested you again.
Is that
After
hanging
what
there?
happened last time, I cannot emphasize enough that you must get this right.
Wait, what is that? Oh, Tina sucked right up. Terribly disappointing. Huh. Interesting. So you can maybe actually affect your score? If I did all of them and just immediately sucked to try to get the lowest possible rating.
Now, I know you're in a rush, B. Try to slow down a bit and get ready for the next client. Or, let's try to take our client's attitude and turn it into actionable items for future growth.
Actionable
Step
items.
1. B. Not you. I mean not your name. B. But the action, which is no action. Just be here. Just be. For us, this means to not translate client interactions into actionable items. Paradoxical. In fact, use that paradox to stop your mind. Here, I'll phrase it better. Be. Now. Welcome to the Snack Zone, where you might be attacked by snacks.
Bring back snacks.
We found that an appreciation for our shared virtual reality history helps bring our clients and human utility agents closer together. Go, fill yourselves with wonder.
Around snacks, never relax. Oh, we're not doing this again. There we go. It's more like it. Oh, this is a weird area. Just completely ignoring Chaz's scolding. Exactly. That's how you get through life. It's because somebody wants you to feel bad doesn't mean you have to feel bad. I'm not sure I feel because Chaz sounds very similar to Chad. Oh, is actually a real thing. Oh, I believe it. You can affect it a tiny bit, but getting a good score. But getting a good score is not a thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, if there's any secret in this that's really significant that I'm missing, you should let me know. I don't mind spoilers at this point. I just kind of want to just see all there is to see with this game. Okay, let's try. I'll go back here. Try the third one. Oh, they all go to the elevator? Okay, let me go down. Okay, so apparently I wasn't supposed to be able to get to this part. But now I'm curious, it's like, where do I get the key? What did I just suck? Oh, the lights? Have you played the Dust Blower soccer game yet, though? I did. I went to the very end, and is there anything... Because I won the soccer game, but nothing else happened? Was there supposed to be something else that happened? Hey, Polka Cat. You couldn't win for the life of me. Yeah, it's a lot harder than it looks, but I don't know, I guess I can blow better than I can suck. So, well, Pakatome, since you're here, how did you get past this part? Is there a key that I'm supposed to find to unlock it? Because I just put my head in the wall and it worked. Is there like something I'm missing? I can't interact with any of these. I can... The key is in the VR headset maker. Oh. I forgot about that part. Okay, let me... Where's that deal? That doesn't come until a lot later, doesn't it? I think I need to go all the way back. Yeah, that's something I didn't experiment much with at all. Okay, I think let's visit Butter real quick.
Thirsty Thursday. Are you thirsty for new clients? Well, here you go. Well, I've got some bad news and some good news. The good news is that Butter really likes you. What?
Okay, I'm all set. Let's go. Apply that sweet suction right in the glove. Ah.
That was a quickie. Yeah, where's the giant machine? Do I have to travel there? Wait, no, I forgot. It's in the elevator at the way. Oh, I do have to go to the top floor. Okay. Okay. Gotta fight some ping-pongers. More like ping-poggers. Stream memes. Alright, I'm gonna go in guns blazing. No holds. This is a stick up. Give me your keys. No! Where's the key? Where's the key? Hey, hey! Can I go over there? No! Stay away. I can't move anywhere else.
I told you not to do that.
Did I say top? I meant bottom. It's a black room with lots of flying headsets. Well, you know more about the game than anyone else in the chat, so that's very helpful.
I told you, I told you, I told you!
Oh!
You know what happens when you misbehave?
No, I don't.
When you break the rules?
He's getting kind of mad. Go, 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 go. You mad, bro? I'm so glad that is no longer a thing. You mad, bro? Huh? You look kind of mad. It was the comeback of every 16-year-old in Counter-Strike. Okay, the bottom. He is very mad. Very bottom was the lockbox room yet. You turn the bottom. It's a black room with lots of flying headsets. That was go higher than. Oh, okay. I didn't know I could go up any further. What's up, guys? All right. Oh. Yeah, I never saw this. This is awesome. Oh, there's the key. Dude, this is sweet. But it is not a part of my Midwestern dialect to say, this is sick. Like, I've never understood saying, like, dude, that's so sick. No one ever said that here, so it's weird when I hear it online. People used to say things are tight. Like, oh, it's so tight. Like, just calling something cool. I'm glad that is no longer a thing. Oh, those shadows. Just wonder what these headsets, like, what's this one?
Get out of here.
All right. Where is... Hey. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Whoa. Ooh, that's cool. Great. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. You're pretty, I get it. That's me on dating sites. Yeah. Swipe, I get it. You shrunk, though. This is what I was looking for. Yes. I like to do the... Or I'm finding myself doing a lot of Wario yeses lately. Like, I get something to work on my computer, I'm like, yes!
Union 40 here. Security has shut down HR. Resist. Print headsets from the old Mark II faceplate stamper to find the archives. They might still have an old connection to HR. Investigate Activitude's past to find a way forward.
Yes. Yeah, I know this one. Let's see. Just start from the top. I love this. Come on. Come on.
You disgust me.
No, let me go back.
It's one intimidating wall. Am I right?
Is there like... Wait, maybe I should go after this part. Shoot! Is that... I don't think he'll pull me back in if I, get past that part, so I can spend more time with that big machine. Tight is a very Midwestern thing, yeah. Egg salad. It's Wario time. Okay. So, oh, I gotta do all this again. Soccer ball. Oh, I know what this is. Speaking of Mario Party, start! Fail! Fail! Succulent wins! No, you fail too. Everyone loses. Actually, I don't want to be here. This is a story room. Go back to this. This is surreal. Is this where flower pots, watering cans come from? Wow. I remember this place. I'm a Jedi. We're back to this place. I think I visited. Oh.
So, you've infiltrated the archives. That's not entirely incompetent. Keep building. Find access to HR.
Oh, I've been waiting. Elevator told me all about you, Love Cutlet. What's this about HR now? Anyways, I hate for you to see me like this, barely rendered. Time was they needed me.
This dialogue is incredible,
Any
though.
new graphics tech
in
needs
this
a demo,
whole
and every
scene.
demo needs a whale. Why, you couldn't announce a headset or crowdfund a render farm without me. Gliding majestically through volumetric god rays, breaching the surface of chaotic fluid simulations in tasteful slow motion. Let me tell you, leaping in slow motion is hard work. Terrible state I'm in now, you'd scarcely believe it. I'm so disconnected, so alone these days.
Same. Same to the extreme. We got this one. This is as deep as this one goes.
Why, it's hard for me to even look at myself. But yes, these were the blubbery fins that launched 1,000 graphics chips. If you needed to shovel the promise of a new technology into eager human eyeballs, I was your star. AR. Oh, now that's much better, isn't it? I feel halfway to my old self again.
It's like the old Chrome logo is below. If you want to listen to the whole dialogue from this part, go to my VOD of the last stream where I sat and listened. It's really
Terrible
good.
state I'm in now, you'd scarcely believe it. Now that was especially satisfying. Of course, no one cares about impressing humans anymore. I may not have the poly count I used to, but I'm still just as graceful as ever. Aren't I?
Yes.
Oh, you don't have to answer that. I know those unsightly barnacles are there, cluttering up my textures. No one comes to suction them off anymore, or listen to my stories. Certainly not to offer me new parts to play. I do so miss those performances.
Oh, I gotta use this. Okay.
Those little gasps of wonder.
There we go.
Oh, that's ever so much better. I feel like a star again. So gracious of you to offer a moment of assistance and companionship. I can tell you're someone who appreciates a good vintage. Go talk.
Okay. Oh, I haven't seen this one yet. Oh, it's just like the elevator, but I'm over here this time. Man, if I had a workspace like this, I would love this. It's like inside a giant like reactor core of some kind where like radiation would kill you for spending a minute there. I don't know, it'd be worth it. Cool. It's just a monitor, there's no computer. Tabletop simulator. Hey. Hey, when do you come over here? I want to put you on my face. Get over here. Strap yourself to my face. Oh, I can't reach them. Okay. Oh, I'm flying. Okay.
Go to your room.
Wait. Oh yeah, we went to this one already, but it's worth going back. Welcome to the future. New type of experience. Experience reality of a new kind. Brace yourself. Oh, I didn't know I could do this. I like how it feels heavy, the way the physics react. Oh wow. Ooh, yes. This is one of my favorite ones. Flameng. Talk nerdy to me, yeah. I make you want to vibe so bad, I'm glad. I'm trying to provide a positive VR experience for everyone, even though I'm the only one with a headset on, but like, try to show it off for how cool it can be. And I always say to everyone, if you've ever had one bad experience in VR, don't let that stop you from trying others. Because it would be like if you went to a gas station, bought like the shittiest sandwich that they have there and ate it, and you're like, wow, all sandwiches are awful, because this one was bad. So you should always give it a chance, because the technology is capable of so much. It's more than just games on Steam. Okay, anyway. Experience the Flameng. Que pasa Flameng? Kentucky Road Zero, yes. This exactly reminds me of Kentucky Road Zero. Which is a cool game. It's not a very stream-friendly game. Because it's extremely dialogue intensive and there's no voices. It's like reading an illustrated book more than like actual gameplay. It's like a kind of a narrative-driven thing. Never heard that here before. Speaking of Flameng, look what we got. Can't go any further out, unfortunately. Yeah, Kentucky Road Zero has one of my favorite art directions in video games. Like, I love what they did. And because people who watch my stream usually know that Inside is one of my all-time favorite games. And it'll make sense if you look at Kentucky Road Zero's art style, that it is reminiscent of Inside. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, I haven't seen this one yet. This is a god. This is the VR god. Wait. No. No, not yet. Not yet. I'm not ready. Stay away. Stay away. They're all asleep. Sleeping. I woke them up. You jerk. I was enjoying that. Jerk.
You're setting a course for some choppy seas.
Jerk. Okay. Can't I just immediately go back to the thing? I don't want to have to go all the way. Is this a shortcut? No, 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 no. Do I actually have to go all the way to the elevator again? Damn it. He eventually forces you back. I don't like that. That Doppler, though. Okay, I gotta do this. Okay, so I want to see where that was going, so I'm gonna speed run back to that part and go all the way to the Cthulian VR god. Yes. Please plug yourself into my face holes.
Oh, wow. You think you actually did something right. Wrong.
Stop, stop, stop. Ah, you...
Your effort deserves a pat on the back. I'll do that now. Telepathically, that is.
Trying to sell something on Kickstarter, yeah. Yeah. Super Hot in VR is really good. If you love to shoot, Super Hot is a prime example of like really physical gunplay in an interesting way. Yeah, the actual gameplay of Kentucky Route Zero is not very good, in my opinion. It just looks beautiful, has great audio design, and the story is kind of interesting. I don't remember. Yeah, it's you're a master of saying the most unsettling things. Sure you don't have 4 eyes? If I only have 2 eyes, then why do I have 2 headsets in the same room? Wait a minute, I have 3 headsets in the same room. How many eyes do I have? That is a question then. Actually, I have a 4th? No, I'll have to do dangerous things with the headset on to bring out the other headset. Okay. Yeah, maybe I can't go any further. That's probably right. So I'll just go on to the next one. Wish I didn't have to keep redoing this part just to get back. If I had money, I would at least buy an experiment with the cordless add-on to the Vive. But right now it's just too expensive and not all that amazing to make it worth trying. But I think untethered VR would be a giant step in the right direction, because I live near the Mall of America and the Void, which is like probably the best VR experience out there right now. They are installing a Star Wars VR experience at the Mall of America. I am hopefully going to be able to try it out either in December or in January. And that's one where you have a backpack computer on, totally untethered, and they use their own proprietary stuff, and you walk around in a giant warehouse that's sculpted to fit the VR experience. So you're just walking freely, like all over the place. It's really an amazing concept, and I'm looking forward to trying it. And you have a giant gun, because you can't have VR without shooting stuff. I'd be fine without it. But, you know, Star Wars. How can you have Star Wars without guns? Okay, I haven't done the sphere yet. This is new. Hey, it's Bethesda's logo. I love this render or whatever's happening with all these colors. It's beautiful. Oh, I did it. Mm-hmm. Interdasting. Wait. Ah! Oh. We getting secrets now. Oh, this is new. Holy sh... This is weird. Eesh. I'll just hang out here. Squeeze. Oh. What an awesome possum. Shoe. Skelefriend. Rab. Org. Ool. Ool. Org. Rab. Skelefriend. Okay. How high can we go? Ah! See, these are secrets. Oh, and it's just back to here. Let's try that for the other ones. Wait. I remember this one. This is one of my favorites. Oh, but I entered here sitting, so now it doesn't... It's confused. There we go. You tried to take his hard drive for a walk. Murdering Zots. What the fuck am I even finding exactly? Fun! Squeeze fish. How many pairs of goggles am I currently wearing? I don't know, there's gotta be like 6 or 7 right now. Let me check something. Okay. So this is the tragedy of... Can't think of a good pun involving hard drives and skeletons. Okay. Oh yes. Uh-oh. This is the part that muted the Twitch VOD last time. I gotta do it really quick. We gotta thrust massive... Ugh. Wait. You don't hear any music. Da, da, da. This song is gonna mute me. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna talk over it the whole time. Oh my god, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Go, 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 no, no. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, sorry. Jerk. Oh, this brings me back here.
Oh, wow!
Never fails to make me laugh. Oh my god, go away. Go away.
You think you actually did something?
Okay. Take it off. What is this a recording of? This audio? Oh, here we go again. It's like a light above it. Alright. I already know how this ends. Stop it! Stop it! This is like a nightmare. Ooh, I love the look of that. That shading, flat shading. Can you be quiet over there? Okay. Oh, there we go. Hey, this is new. I've not seen this one yet. Uh-oh. No, they're coming for me. Coming for me. Oh, I love this one. Alright, chat. Get ready for it. Here it comes. Seizure warning. Oh! Stop! Stop it! I don't think there's any more. Oh no. Haven't been in this one yet. I mean, the game starts here, but I never got to just explore it. Oh, I'm on a wind turbine. I thought it was on an airplane. This is cool. You can move the cluds, or the cluds, around. Okay, well, let me just, I can't grab any of the headsets. Oh, wait, here's an idea. Wait. Let me do some VR hackery. Yes. Aha. Aww. It's interesting as an arrow pointing though. It's just pointing towards the light. You can see the shadows of my controllers. Wow, just staring at all that pink for so long. The way that like my eyes were all affected in a weird way. Everything looks kind of greener than usual. It's like when you stare at a certain color too long, your eyes start to perceive the inversion or the complementary color of that color. Like I was in a bathroom once, and had a red laser pointer, and I remember seeing a green trail behind it that wasn't actually there. I'm sure there's a name for that. Interesting. Wait, I've never tried deleting stuff here. Interesting how I can grab the car, though. Maybe there's something to do. Just ruining everything. Real life and in game. Forgot about this room. Got so engrossed. Wait. Oh, I haven't seen this.
Burnt.
Okay. Ooh. Must have been really fun to just design these little contained experiences like this. Hey. Wild flock. Headsets. They migrate south for the season. Which one's the real mono? Yeah, the 3-starred skull head. Skull. I am trying to tell you that. Okay. Let's go check. Oh, thank you for the follow. Japeson P. Now let me go to this one that I haven't been to yet. The version of me with a nose. Ah. Interesting that that's the symbol for this. 3 dots. More dots, more dots, more dots, more dots. I think I know what this one is. Yep. Oops. I like that it makes a vending machine sound. Hey, I haven't seen this yet. Or at least a different perspective. Nope. You're not gonna take me. That's what that is. No idea what this will be. Oh, it's this. If I let the fishbowl win. What was I expecting? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? What's on my face? Heck. What? Is this supposed to be happening? Uh-oh. I think I broke it. Yeah, something's not the way it should be. Oh, there, it's gone now. Huh. That was weird. Okay, pretty sure I know what this one is. I know what this one is too. Yes. Oh, cool. Another area of this place. I can't move around. They're coming for me. This is probably the turbine one. Yep. Okay. Another bird cage.
Right. Wrong.
Back to where I just was. And the sailboat. Wait, go back. Oh, that's not a sailboat, it's a spotlight. Can't take me. Okay. And lastly is this one. She's just over here. Oh, that was weird. Okay, well I did all of those. Can I wear the giant headset up there? And if anybody knows anything about this game, is there anything I missed? Sounds like there should be some giant thing moving, like a ship. This is getting hexed. Ah, the hexagons in my face. Floating off the floating brains again? Yeah, I don't know. There's, doesn't seem to be... Yeah, I'll go back to there. Wait. I love that blur effect. Or that trail behind the cursor spinning. That's such a good detail. Anyway.
Well, that was quite the spill. I'd say a real low point. Just like failures at the company egg drop contests. Cracked eggs everywhere. Oozing precious golden centers. Well, this is our precious golden center. This is the neural epicenter for all uploaded consciousnesses.
Gotta figure out an effective way of doing this.
Opted to join us inside Activitude. Here, individuals are rewarded for their productivity, celebrated for their contributions. Wow. Seriously? Okay.
Creative technologist offline.
It's on. I'm uploading you whether you like it or not. There are vacancies to...
Ah!
Got you!
Try a couple more times. I think if I catch the brain with my left hand,
Well, that was quite the spill.
a little
I'd say
easier.
a real low point. Just like failures at the company egg drop contest. Cracked eggs everywhere. Oozing precious golden centers. Well, this is our...
I can throw the text.
This is the neural epicenter for all uploaded consciousnesses. People just like you have opted to join us inside Activitude. B, you realize that is a person, right? Like an actual person? Well, was an actual person. You didn't even hesitate. You were all like, yank. Oh, wow. Is it space? Are you worried about space? Because there's more than enough room for you.
Wow. Seriously?
Okay. Now it's on. I'm uploading you whether you like it or not. There are vacancies to fill.
Where's the brain?
Welcome to Activitude. Engage Hive Mind Merge Enforcer. Right? Wow. Congrats.
Hired. That's a party.
You're welcome.
Department offline. Merge with us.
Where are sweatshirts? Sure.
Usually hire. Headset time.
Think of this adventure as one long interview. Whee! Let's see what B's made of.
Congrats. You've reached the end.
Relations always assume
Perhaps you expect to be satisfied. Well, you love a little adversity peppered with moments of triumph.
Tests.
Allies and
The
Data
offline. No choice.
Do you have any idea of the damage you've done to our board? You're destroying Activitude.
Wait.
Pulling out cores is pulling our system apart. You might as well
Rip out our collective hearts. You're downsized.
Hive brain. You're decimating our kickball.
I didn't even mention the 401k. My God, you're severing our severance packages.
This could have been yours.
No. What?
Come on, just one more.
Here we are. After all of this, do you really want to destroy Activitude?
Yes.
The next core will be fatal.
Let me do it. Oh my God, let me grab it, please. Game. There.
Oh no, this is bad.
Looks like the same ending. Or I could just leave this running for an hour.
Hello, welcome. You're the first one here. Oh, wow. That's great. I'm so relieved. After I uploaded, it took a bit of time to get connected, but let me check. Yup, coming online now.
And here you are. Please, have a seat.
Have a scone.
I like how he's sitting.
I've been waiting for the second uploader to stop by our neural network hub. What a relief. So, what are you the CEO of? Wait, don't tell me. And here we all start fresh. Man, I was so worried it didn't go right at first. How embarrassing.
I was feeling a bit lonely. We're talking first mover advantage. Well, here you are. You'll have to tell me all about the big press response. Nope, never mind. When we're fully online, I'll get to see for myself. The big headline.
WizKid is first human uploaded. Name and lights. Jazz.
Or bits,
or whatever. Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
No more being weary of the daily routine. Possibility is at your fingertips.
Conjured by your slightest whim. Life.
Living.
Actual living. Active living.
Now
Anyway.
pass.
Do you take sugar?
Yeah, I can't grab any of these. Ugh, can I do this again? Was VVR a good length? Wonder if this is actually sending them these survey results. Yes. You feel like you could have explored Activitude further? Yes. How many possums did you find? 3. Will you try to appreciate the sunset in near future? I already do, but yes. How How many pets do you have? 0 allergies, sadly, and live alone and can't really take care. How many AIs is too many? 0. Would you ever rebel against a company like Activitude? No. Are humans who turn into robots people? How does a human turn into a robot? If there's any human tissue, maybe it's the brain. If it's a brain in a robot, it's still human because it's a human guiding the robot to do what it does. But if it's a robot brain in a human body, that's still a robot. So humans who turn into robots is kind of a vague question, so I'd say this implies they're 100% robots, so I'll say no. Do you know anyone named Chaz? Actually, yes. Chaz is short for Chuck, right? Charles? All right. Will they mine Bitcoin now? Wait, you can do that? I just stopped playing for an hour. Worth it? Have a scone for your hard work? It's supposed to be more of a moral question. Chaswick. Chastifer. Let me check something. On my phone. I'm in advanced level VR where I can see through my headset and see what my phone is doing without having to take off the headset. All right. I was just looking at Twitch, and yeah, it's like a lot of people playing Red Dead Redemption 2, which I think is an incredible game, because as someone who played GTA 5 a lot and did Easter egg hunting a lot in the early days anyway of GTA 5, had a lot of fun doing that. And Red Dead 2 has a ton of secrets and mystery stuff that makes it especially appealing. But, you know, I don't have a console to run it, and there's no way I'm going to buy a whole new console to play it. But now, at first, I was feeling like, oh, you know, I really want to play, but now I'm kind of just feel like I've seen everything in the game, so that even if I could play it or own a console to play it, I wouldn't. I'm glad that I didn't end up buying it. It's still interesting learning about the mysteries and watching streams and trying to, as people find new things, but I don't know. Beautiful game, but I've kind of lost the urge to want to play it myself, which is what usually happens with like 95% of games out there. Like, I'm sure a lot of people could agree, but these days I watch way more games than I play. And if I didn't have the ability to stream games, it would be very rare that I would play games, period. And as a lot of you know, I've been playing Fallout 76 a lot lately. And, you know, the whole world absolutely loathes everything about that game. And I understand why, but just something about the formula is appealing to me in particular. I can acknowledge all the problems it has, especially coming from a AAA company, but it's like, I don't know. something about it is really appealing. It's just relaxing. It's kind of like Sea of Thieves. You just have some stuff in mind that you want to do when you play, and you go out and adventure a gigantic world and just check out stuff, admire the details, read some story, hang out with some people, launch a nuke. Has some actual real cryptography in the game. To launch a nuke, you have to actually, well, you can go on the internet and get a code from someone who already did it, but you can also do it yourself. It has a keyword cipher. So it's like you have the launch codes that you find around the game. There's 8 of them, and they each have a number and a letter. And there's repeat numbers, but there's no repeat letters. It's an isogram. But you also, there's a place that develops the keyword. So over as the week goes on, it gives you one letter of the keyword. So you can guess and check, guessing what the keyword is and trying to launch that way. But once you get the full keyword, my Easter egg experience helped with this, or ARG. You make a custom alphabet out of the keyword, because the keyword is also an isogram, meaning that each letter only occurs once. You put the keyword, beginning of the alphabet, and then all the letters that are not a part of that keyword, you continue the rest of the alphabet. And then with that, you translate the letter portion of the codes that you found around the game world, and you translate that into letter, or not translate, you decrypt the launch codes, and you get an anagram. Now you have to unscramble that word and find a real word to make out of those 8 letters. And once you do that, you then look at the decrypted version of the launch code relative to the anagram version and make a transposition order out of them. So you look at how you had to rearrange the letters to go from the scrambled anagram version to the correct anagram word and apply that to the original undecrypted launch code. And then that gives you the number order. And that number is your launch code that you enter into the keypad in the game to launch the nuke. So that's like the only game I've ever seen that actually has real cryptography in it, and it's fun. But I'm like probably the only one in the world that thinks it's fun. That was just a surprise that they did that. Now there's like a script online that just gives it to you because someone data mined a bunch of files and just ruined all the fun. So now I have no value anymore figuring out the codes because the computer does it. Anyway, story, Red Dead is really good. Hort's game, honestly, I don't care about the gameplay. Yeah, just the day, or you know, day-to-day gameplay of Red Dead isn't all that interesting to me. Like, I get so, this is gonna sound like, what do you call it? So virtue signaling or something. But I'm just so tired of shooting in games. Like, I love Red Dead's world and all of that. And when I look at Red Dead Online, and it's just people shooting other people, and they're like, okay, let's go to a mission. And the mission is to go to the other place and shoot the people. There you go. But luckily, the game has extensive story going along with it and great voice acting and all of that. That would be the only reason I would still keep playing, is with all of is the story. But I could just go on YouTube and get the entirety of the story. But it's just like, just gunplay in games just does not interest me unless the game has really cool use of it. Like the game Foxhole, that's out right now. It's like a kind of a typical World War II, but it's like a top-down shooter kind of thing, but it has a whole resource management logistical side to it that makes it cool. So I'm willing to deal with shooting because it has all that. But Red Dead is just like the same type of shooting stuff, except you're just on horses and you're just, you know, doing stuff in a countryside instead of in a major modern city. So the gameplay, I agree totally, the gameplay does not appeal to me. But the mysteries in Red Dead really do. All the cool little secrets hidden around the place and get like notes and hints about stuff and the UFOs and all of that. That's all really cool. Do I still hunt Easter eggs in Battlefield? I do. I don't own Battlefield 5, but I'm still a part of the Discord that does, and I've been following along. There's like a whole telephone thing going, where people are finding telephones just randomly placed all over, and you can pick up the phone, be like, new phone, who did? No, but you can pick it up, and you hear a German guy say something about like Walter, and then he hangs up. He's like, hello, Walter, and then he like hangs up. And then, but there's not much beyond that. Oh, someone found some like Nordic ruins on a rock that thanked everyone who played a part in Battlefield 1's Easter eggs. And the guy who did a lot of the major Easter eggs in BF1 is working on 5. So it gives me hope that there's going to be something cool eventually. Hello, Obsidian Solitaire. The fun of breaking codes is the process, yes. Wish I could play Red Dead. I love the super detailed stuff like that. Like, yeah, like a lot of what I liked about GTA 5, aside from the Easter egg stuff, was just like getting in a car and just cruising the countryside and just enjoying and exploring. But I don't have a PS4, Xbox One game. Yeah, I want to like the hunting in Red Dead. I haven't gotten the fishing yet. What do I think about games like Heavy Rain or Detroit Become Human? I actually really enjoyed both of those. I'm not too picky when it comes to story in games. It's actually kind of hard for me to recognize when there's like good writing and bad writing. Like I see that happen a lot where people are like, oh, the writing is terrible. And I'm like, oh, it is? I guess I'm just not, my mind isn't really trained for that kind of thing. Maybe it's like, you know, you'll naturally like something if the writing's good, or I don't know. I'm just such a visual, analytical person that like story isn't something that I pay too much close attention to. Like when I listen to music, I don't listen to the lyrics. I'm listening to the instrumentation and how the different layers are all like working together. And people are like singing along to a song. And I'm like, pfft. Like the one time in my life I tried doing karaoke, I'm like, I literally don't know the words to any of these modern songs. I'm gonna look at Arthur's handsome face. Oh yeah, Red Dead has some interesting folks. Always try to urge people to understand games outside of the idea that combat is essential. Yeah, it's true. It's really hard to convince someone who does not care about video games to see value in them. Because like a lot of people's impressions of games is just, you know, the 5 seconds of Call of Duty that their little brother played, and then they're like, wow, video games are just about killing things. Even Call of Duty has a history of some interesting storylines. I know it's used as like a, you know, a punching bag a lot of times from video games. Should have turned my mic off. That's gross. But it's actually really interesting how their stories played out in the early single-player Call of Duties. It's just like they're good at making over-the-top action kinds of things. Like I was just thinking, what is the most, like, pardon my language, but it's like, what's the most fucked up thing they can do in the story now? Because every story in the past always had some like atrocity that happened. It's always like, well, now we got a chemical bomb that's going to be dropped on this innocent society, and we got to stop all these terrorists from doing this and this. Or like, oh, we got this Russian guy shooting up an airport. It's like, you know, how can they push the extremes any further? But now there is no single player in Call of Duty, so that's I know this has just turned into Mono Talks to Chat stream now. If you ever feel for the characters and things in the story connect, I'd say that qualifies for good writing. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you relate to a character, one of my all-time favorite movies, maybe this is a sign of good writing, I don't know, but one of my all-time favorites is Amelie. Amelie, I think. It's that French movie. And it's hard for me to watch movies with subtitles, but this is one of the exceptions. It's like I can relate so much to the main character of the movie. It's like the way that she goes about life. You know, she has this way of seeing the world as an outsider. She always sees herself as this person who just looks in on other people. And she's always tried to better people's lives through her indirect actions. But then as the movie progresses, people start noticing her and how much she has affected people. And then, like, I legitimately cried at the end of the movie. I won't spoil it totally. Let's just say that her lifetime of feeling like an unappreciated person on the outside kind of comes back to her in a tragic moment, and it works for her, and she's like experiences a closeness that she's never had before. And it's like, damn, that movie is like one of my favorites because of the just, oh, it's so relatable to me. And the music, Jan Tiersen has such a real good take on piano. And I can play the main Amelie theme on piano too. Well, a simple version of it. Oh, like I was saying, Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human. I thought both the games are pretty cool. I like the atmosphere of Heavy Rain. I can see that, you know, the story in Heavy Rain was a little, I can understand that, but I like the music and the character design was impressive. Detroit Become Human, I thought the story was really good too. Like it was like, there were a few eye-rolling moments where it's like, oh, guess so-and-so's gonna die, and blah, blah, blah. But overall, it was graphically extremely impressive. Like the facial, you know, what do you call it? Like the facial muscle scanning thing that they do was extremely convincing. I thought it was well made and had an interesting world with like weird but believable ways that society would run. So I thought that was a really cool game. And it took me like 2 full days of YouTube like traversing to find all the possible ways different things can go. Like I still find a video of like, I didn't even know the game could end that way. There's just so many different ways that the story can go. It was impressive. I know Muscle's Meaty Beast, aren't you like a film professional or something? I know you have like a background in film. I can't remember what you're saying. So I know you would have a really good eye for what makes a good story in something. Motto in life is, if I like it, I like it, and if I don't like it, I don't. Well, whatever works for you. That's what I kind of find funny about Postal 2, one of the grossest, most violent games, but you can technically beat it without killing anyone. That was a weird game. I never got all the way through Postal 2, but I remember playing it. At the time, it was a little shocking, because it let you just kill innocent people. Like, the whole game is about killing innocent people. That was kind of uncouth for the time. Rename cucumbers to long melons. All right, I'll think about it. Scrolling on this is so bad. Okay, there. We talk about Amelie. Watched it once when you were younger and you didn't like it. Maybe you like it when you're older. Yeah, I don't think Amelie would be appealing at all to kids because the story is very much a feeling that you get when you are older and you start to understand your own self and, you know, your own things that you struggle with. When you're playing Red Dead 2, where's this guy? I want him again. That rat bastard went and spent it already, and look at his face, incredible. He almost cried. There are some moments in Red Dead, just like because the acting is so convincing and the characters look so real. Like there, it is like a lot of tough decisions. And there is always the goofy aspect of like, well, Arthur's killed 500 people, and then he's like chasing down a murderer to bring this person to justice who like may or may not have murdered one person, and Arthur just basically wiped out the whole region right before he did this. It's video games, I guess. Detroit Story was ham-fisted. Yeah, and maybe that's why it was a little appealing to me, is that I could actually understand it, but it was kind of forced. Connor is the main guy, yeah. And the voice and motion actor for Connor, he streams on Twitch, and it's kind of funny because, you know, he's like a very professional actor in everything that he does, and he's streaming. He was playing his own game all the time, but now he like does other games, and he just kind of stuck with it. I can't remember what his name. It's like Brian Eckert or something like that. If you just Google search Detroit Become Human Connor Twitch, you'll probably find it. Before the game released, he was doing IRL streams where he was like, he dressed up as Connor and was like in the streets of Los Angeles promoting the game and like in character. It was funny. Filmmaking is your passion, what you've seen on YouTube, yeah. Okay. I was just seeing if Mr. Sauce had gone live, but I guess not. Oops. Back. Up. Anyway. Since Vinny is not streaming right now, because I was going to stop in order to watch his stream, I don't think there is anything else to find in this game. It's kind of disappointing. I mean, it already has a lot, but there was also like that board in the main area that had that huge grid of question marks. I was thinking that we would fill all those out eventually, but I think that was just there for kind of like the immersive quality. So I have a game that I could play that was on sale on Steam for $1. Benny isn't streaming today. Oh, didn't he stream earlier? Yeah. As a moderator in his chat, I should know these things. Did I make meat scum for Vinny? Are you talking about the emote? The mysterious emote? I might have been involved with that. Might have been a test of sorts. Okay. As long as I have you all here. Let me turn off exiting virtual reality.